keeps it in play. Hand pass was meant for Hogan, who slips at the critical stage. This opens the door for the Giants, and in particular Wilson, who kicks to Stewart. Stewart takes the mark, he gives it off to Treloar. Another hand pass away to the youngster in the first game at Jake Barrett. Back to Treloar, he's clear. He steers further afield. He's away, 2 bounces, shoots towards goal and misses to the right.
Well, Stewart's missed one now, Treloar in this quarter. They really could have closed this one up and made it extremely tight, especially with Melbourne down. Made their sub, Daniel Cross stretch it off, being knocked out or knocked himself out in a marking contest. But they're down on rotations, the D's.
Viney now a bump. That's illegal. Free kick, Palmer.
That's the block in a marking contest, not allowing Palmer a jump at the ball.
It's against Stretch. Short pass to the hole and it didn't work. Brayshaw got into the hole in front of Treloar.
Kicking has let him down all day, GWS.
So the run. Couple of bounces for Howe. Has a third being cut down by McCarthy. Drives it long and wide. Over the head of Kennedy Harris. Tried to keep it alive.
Good chase from
26 left.
McCarthy's chase just made Jeremy Howe rush the kick slightly instead of just cruise on in and have a shot. So I didn't get a stat for it, but certainly the effort will be recognised by his teammates and the coach.
Dunn doing the ruck work. Viney tries to force his way through but loses out. The Ward hand pass is okay. Shaw.
And Moon's Max Gawn hasn't made his way back on either after getting that knock on the hip.
No, look, he's still down here on the bench, Jono, and really struggling. He's up now, going for another jog. Look at that left hip and lower back. I think when he got tackled in that big tackle inside their defensive 50, that's really hurt him.
Howe goes down the line. The Viney hand pass, keeps it with Grimes, flicks it high in towards full forward, only to see it chopped off. There is Max Gawn, still receiving treatment on that hip, so obviously something amiss there for that amount of time to be spent on it. Meantime, the Giants maintaining possession. The Treloar hand pass okay, over the top. An opportunity now for Plowman. Partly smothered, well done. They maintain possession, however, though. That was through the agency of Jacob Townsend. Barrett close to the boundary line and takes it over, so we've got a throw in. Doing quite well is Jake Barrett, the 19-year-old first gamer. Viney slow to pick himself up.
It's right now, Jono, that they have to work their structures out and their stoppages out here, the Giants. Really open it up and try and get some guys out the back.
Downey tried to win it down. Nathan Jones takes it from Mitchie but puts it straight up in the air, not 15. So Ward plays on. Clever little kick, gathers probably 15-20 metres before it sails over the line once more.
Maxi,
be careful, Maxi.
Got a touch. But Cam, once again, they've got 3 big forwards as McCarthy, Stewart and Jeremy Cameron all running back. One, that's the structure they need to get right at the moment. One at least has to present up at the ball.
Viney to Jones to Stretch. Thought about going open side, but it was a little too dangerous. Comes wide and it's stumped out by Ward.
Couldn't agree more, Lynchy. What they do with their forwards, they start right up close to the stoppage to open that space up out the back. It's how they play their game. It's what they like to do, but you've still got to have one guy just come at the ball carrier. It's the most easiest thing you can do as a key forward.
So Melbourne down 3 players, all on the bench. Gawn, Cross and White, who was subbed out. Done. Bernie Vince scrambles it, but it's a 2-on-1. And 2 in favour of GWS. Hogan allowed to get away with that. Sure. Holds up nicely. How did that not become a free kick to Plowman? Wide ball.
He got away with a clubbing.
Tomlinson. Wilson, and he's got some space. Drives it long to McCarthy. He has some space.
There it is, Lynchy.
Yeah, well, that's right. He actually pushed up at it.
Jeremy Cameron leads short. It's in his direction, and Bernie Vince, they just read it like a book.
They've gone straight. Garland let McCarthy go up. He went straight back to Cameron to create the 2-on-1. Bernie Vince just filled the hole in front.
So they're away again through Brayshaw. Up towards full forward and Jesse Hogan. There was holding on from both parties. Garland is there as well. Garland goes again, but he's under pressure from Shaw. He can't get it out. And we've got a stoppage. But time now becoming a factor for the Giants. Under 7 minutes remaining. And they trail by 20 points. Next goal absolutely crucial as Shaw paddles it to the line.
And just quickly, boys, Max Gawn has come back on.
Here's the Cross family. Moon, sorry to interrupt you. And good to see Daniel up and walking about.
And he's leaving the rooms to come back up.
Yep. Well, that's really good news. You hear the round of applause when they see him come out of the tunnel. In the meantime, a high ball by Neil Bullen goes across the face of goal and registers no score.
And the crowd's
here
just
he is.
seen him come up.
Good on him.
Still looking a little worse for wear, but nice to see him back.
The doctor's there, the trainers as well. Just make sure he's okay as he heads back towards the bench. He'll be right in front of you in a sec, Moons.
Here's Williams. Play goes on as Cross takes his spot. Shaw, hurried kick. Salem unable to complete the mark, but he's going to get a free kick for holding. So the D's to go deep into attack again. Salem looking to the top of the square, and that's where he's heading. Big pack of players, including Jesse Hogan. Or Garlett was scouting, couldn't take it. The ball is held. There won't be a free kick there. That was Nathan Wilson. And Daniel Cross. It's great to see him back out on the ground with his teammates to see the finish of the game and his career as Nathan Jones is taken to ground.
Might be only 8,974 here, but they're in full voice right now. Sounds like a lot more than 8,974. Ward out of the air. Gave it off. Tomlinson wide, a runner. Brayshaw centering bomb. Vince is under it. Harms! Mate, it is.
He's looked like a likely forward at different times. A couple of good overhead marks.
Start of a good career. You can see right here for Harms. He's really engaged himself in this contest from the first quarter. He's taken a couple of big grabs, competed very well, and it's the confidence you build from that. And if he comes back in the right shape over summer, then it's up to him now. Totally his responsibility over a big pre-season to have an impact next year.
You'll hear the crowd go up. Every single one of them.
Yeah, they're pretty pumped, the Melbourne supporters. It's a small crowd, but they're certainly passionate. They've enjoyed what they've seen today. Some great positive signs of some of the youngsters. Brayshaw, once again, as he's been all year involved, and Harms just throws himself at the contest like a clam area. He's marked that one. He didn't have the palms behind it, so they come from the side and just
Squashed it.
Yeah, that's a good mark. Interesting technique. That's a goal.
The start of an exciting career for James Harms, just his 8th game. Daniel Cross there, back in town. Good to see him back. And Melbourne have got this one. There's no worries about that now as big Maxi Gawn goes down to Nathan Jones, who turned his back for a moment on Todd Vine. Tried to get the hand pass too. Might get another opportunity. So Jones has it. 34th disposal. Vince has 35, Viney 27, and Daniel Cross had 25 before he left the ground. Jeremy Howe towards Kennedy Harris over his head and taken eventually by Neil Bullen over the line. Callum Ward leads the disposals for the Giants with 28. So inside the last 4.5 minutes, Gawn palms it down to Viney, who was tripped.
Jacob, 2 metres. Thank you.
Viney has a look down in his forward zone. They'll get onto that trusty left foot and spear it towards Newton. Couldn't take the mark. Hogan was coming at him too. He gave it to Jones, he gave it to Salem, who snaps a goal, and the kicks are behind after finding the woodwork.
Well, look good off the leg, but Jesse Hogan attacks the contest, you can see, but look, he keeps his feet afterwards. That's what makes him so dangerous, because he's onto it again.
Danger with the kick in. Ward. Turnover. arms, just stuck up an arm. Bernie Vince to seal the deal. Got it. Oh. Did it bounce over?
Bounce back. Did it touch the woodwork?
I think it might have.
I thought it bounced over the line, or at least part of the ball did, but all of the ball has to travel over the whole of the line.
Kelly goes inboard. Giants desperate to score goals quickly. Green's away. He kicked one early in the quarter. Spears the pass, and it's going to be okay. But time is the problem. Bug has got it. Directly in front, but he's concerned about the distance.
Lyndon, clear out. Lyndon, Devon, take him with you. Go. Lyndon, Devon, let's go this way. Yeah, that's fine.
Umpire just having a word with Lyndon Dunn, saying just be very careful of your location. Now, he was having trouble with the distance, so he gives it off, and it's the kick that's going to be taken by Nathan Wilson right up in the air and then smashed over the boundary line. No addition to the score.
Yeah, Melbourne did that well, worked a double man on the mark. This is the other one, Dwayne.
Oh, yeah.
Bounced sideways into the post.
From the throw-in. Gawn trying to do the work from behind. Nathan Jones waiting down in front. It's been a fantastic lead. It gives it to Vince. Now Viney. They're not out of trouble yet. Kennedy Harris, the hand pass like lightning. Now they could be away. Up towards centre wing. And a good strong mark taken there by Shaw. Plays on quickly to Treloar. Just over 2 minutes remaining. Treloar bangs a worm-burning pass just inside 50, but it's McDonald who stands strong, gives it to Finch, off to Dunn, who lets go with a big bomb, and it's not marked by Garland. He's ripped off the footy. Had a great opportunity. Williams in trouble. Not before he gets the hand pass away. The Giants under all sorts of pressure as Plowman comes away.
Heads wide to Jeremy Cameron. He's about to get to where he'd like to be. Players look at the scoreboard. There's 30 minutes gone, so they know there's not long left now. Gawn's come back on, and he's fought on, although Ward plucks that from his grasp. Goes inside, dying seconds, and Bug can have another crack at it.
Well, he handballed his last one off. He was 50 out then, so you'd think he'd go back now and have a set shot.
Jeremy, take him with you. Right out. Jeremy.
It'll be too little too late. 28 points the margin now.
Guys, 2 more metres. Hold that line.
Tom Bug to pull the margin back to 22 with 1 minute left on the clock. To some boos. They've kicked a few goals to crickets. Well, they've kicked some behind, still a massive roar, and there's another one.
Salem brings it back. So the D's are going to record their 7th win of the season. Improving from last year, in fact, almost doubling their wins. So that's a positive for Paul Roos and his coaching staff. And they've unearthed some young players who are certainly going to be the foundation of what the Demons hope will be a successful era. A long way to go. They've made a start, there's no doubt about that. He's going to get another chance. Thomas Bug. Well, he gives it away once again, and the kick's going to come from Kelly. Goes across the face once again and through for a behind as our trumpeter gets ready to perhaps pipe in the start of an era for Melbourne. Who knows? Grimes kicks it in. Garland takes it. This will be one of the last kicks of the game and of the season for these two clubs. It is the final kick. And it's a win for Daniel Cross. It is a win for Melbourne. So a smile at last on the face of Daniel Cross. He came, he played extremely well, picked up 25 disposals, and then was crunched, unfortunately. But it's great to see him make his way back out onto the ground after being stretchered off. And now he can get the farewell, Jono, that he deserved.
Yeah, big hug there with Callum Ward. Spent a bit of time together at the Western Bulldogs before Wardy moved off to the Giants. Saw Ryan Griffin a little bit earlier. He's here as well to see Daniel Cross play his final game. And it has been just a marvellous career. 249 games. It's a brilliant effort.